Guys, today I will show you one of the most ridiculous exotic assault rifle chameleon setups where you can actually proc 2 overcharges in 1 minute. Well, one will be Vanguard talent, which will give us immune shield, but overcharge will work just the way Vanguard. In a nutshell, it's pure damage immunity. When 500% shield health regen will kick in, nothing and nobody will be able to get through you. Not Chungus, nothing. Look at this example. Shield, easy money, untouchable. On top of that, don't forget that Adaptive Instincts talent from Chameleon itself will provide us with freaking 90% weapon damage and 50% crit damage buff. So as usual, welcome to the insanity, or I shall say barbecue chicken setup. I know what you're gonna say to me, Butcher. This build is way too good, and I will accept this apology. This build, I know, is pretty goddamn dope and a lot of fun. Only downside is of course that you have to stack Chameleon exotic assault rifle by itself before you can deal decent damage, but you're gonna stack it really fairly quickly because this assault rifle has a really nice rate of fire, and since you have immortal shield, you're gonna stack it really easily. You don't have to sit behind the cover, and one of the biggest secrets in this build actually is not Catharsis mask but Safeguard talent. Safeguard talent basically will allow us to charge our or heal our shield with one charge fully, because Safeguard will give us 100% repair power. It's absolutely insane. And Catharsis mask and armor regen will make sure that our armor is always at maximum power. But before we continue, quick word on the sponsor Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order super quick. Everything happens through icon sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. You can check everything by yourself, but now with my promo code everybody, you will have 15% discount on absolutely all service. Amazing deal, especially when right now they have some crazy sales going on, so definitely check these guys out. But now let's get back to my legendary setup, and like I said, we have tons of synergies, and I mean tons of it. First of all, armor regen. Everywhere we have armor regen. And to be really efficient with armor regen, we are using as well tons of armor. And guys, armor core attributes will be counted just like skill tiers for your shield. So our shield is always at maximum power, and that means by using Future Perfection talent you can proc overcharge and you will gain 500% shield health regen. Overcharge has 60-second cooldown, so that's 1 minute. If you will use your Vanguard talent, you will proc again immune shield, bonus armor to your teammates, and this talent has 30-second cooldown. So you can proc overcharge, then after your overcharge is done, proc Vanguard, and at that time when Vanguard will be done, you will have like 10-second window without shield health or immune shield, where you can basically receive full repair charges from your Safeguard talent and then proc overcharge once more. And that's the cycle how you want to play with this game, or with this build, excuse me. For specialization, of course, we will use Technician here, extra skill damage, skill tier, and most importantly Artificer Hive, which will heal you on the fly. You don't have to drop it on the floor. As you saw, that white flash was my Artificer Hive healing my shield. This synergy is amazing. Artificer Hive has not much repair power, but paired up with Safeguard we have 100% repair power bonus, and in a nutshell, one charge will heal our shield fully, and that's kinda crazy. And to keep our armor at 100% non-stop, we have Catharsis mask and armor regen. Catharsis mask will release green cloud, which is gonna heal us, and on top of that we have of course armor regen, we have medkits, and once your shield is completely immune with Vanguard or with overcharge, you can heal yourself meanwhile, and at that time safeguard talent will be procced, and when your shield will receive some kind of damage, boom, one charge will heal it instantly, and that's like never ending cycle of armor regen, immune shield, bonus armor to your teammates, and of course repairing your shield non-stop at full potential. On top of that, you are stacking Chameleon exotic assault rifle. We have 50%, almost 50% crit chance. You can use one crit chance mod instead of protection from elites, and you will have like 50%. But we have 39% protection from elites in this build. That makes us extremely tanky with all the armor regen, with all the repair power, with all the immune shield and overcharge procs. We are pretty much one-man army by ourselves. So this is really good synergy. And don't forget that Chameleon with Adaptive Instincts talent will provide us with 50% crit damage. So we're gonna reach like 100% crit damage with the Adaptive Instinct talent and 90% weapon damage buff. So overall we are receiving really good damage buff. And by the way, Chameleon in my books is one of the best looking exotic weapons in the game since day one, I guess. It's still my favorite weapon. It looks way too good for this game. It's badass, man. Top tier design. Exotic assault rifle Chameleon is still my favorite weapon to look at. Second weapon, Kingbreaker with perfect flatline talent, amplified weapon and skill damage. Really good, hits hard in PvP and PV. One of the best assault rifles in the game, damage wise for sure. And you can use linked laser port attachment on it from technician specialization, and boom, easy money. For pistol we are using TDI pistol with extra skill tier, which is actually not needed in this one. With Future Perfection, you can proc Future Perfection by killing non-elite enemies, and it has 60-second cooldown. So how I would recommend you to use this build one more time: kill non-elite enemy, proc overcharge, stack Chameleon at the time when overcharge will be on the cooldown. It's like I said, 60 seconds. You can proc Vanguard talent, boom, now you have for 10 seconds Vanguard active, and immune shield bonus armor to your teammates, and after that when Vanguard will be done, your repair power will heal your shield fully. So again, it's buying you extra time, and after a couple seconds you should be able to proc overcharge one more time. So it's never ending cycle of armor regen, repair, armor repairs, shield repair, and overcharges, bonus armor to your teammates, immune shield, all those goodies. Catharsis mask will give us weapon damage buff by receiving incoming damage. Cheshka will give us crit chance. I'm using Cheshka chest piece with Vanguard talent, and we will provide our team with bonus armor non-stop basically. For the holster I'm using Picaro's name, a holster with skill tier, and we will receive 50% weapon damage. For backpack I'm using Gilligar backpack for armor boost with of course armor regen and repair power, and safeguard to heal us non-stop since we have armor regen all over the place. For gloves and knee pads I'm using bulwark pieces to receive extra armor, and as you see we have 1.7 million armor with one offensive core attribute and one skill tier, actually 2 skill tiers from technician specialization. I mean, this build is nuts. Bye.